Tender, juicy steaks right off the grill are one of the best things about summer, but for so many of us, knowing what steak to buy and how to grill it right can be a bit of a daunting task. Well, help is here. Back on the show from Clubhouse is executive chef Michael Cloutier, and alongside him is beef expert Joyce Parslow with Canada Beef. Chef, we all love this time of year. We're out in the backyard enjoying some barbecue. Why is grilling so popular?
Everybody loves grilling. You're outside, it's casual, it's relaxed. It puts you in a great frame of mind, a great mood, and it's conducive to a party-type atmosphere.
Now, Joyce, you're the beef expert. How do you pick a great steak?
Well, first you have to think about what kind of meal are you serving. Are you entertaining or making an everyday family meal? Do you have time to marinate? Or do you just want to keep things simple and season that steak and get it on the grill? Now, when you're at the grocery store, steaks can basically all look the same.
It's true.
So there's a system called the naming system where steaks are broken into 3 cooking categories. There are grilling steaks, marinating steaks, and simmering steaks. And that's the clue to how you cook them. It's built right into the name.
So tell us, what exactly are grilling steaks?
Grilling steaks are ever tender. You don't need to fuss with them. Just season them simply with a dry or wet rub or seasoning, and then get them on the grill. So there's strip loin grilling steaks or top sirloin grilling steaks. Grilling is the word you're looking for when you want to do a quick grilled steak.
Okay, look for the key word. Chef Michael, do you have some tips for us on how to prepare a great grilling steak?
Yeah, the first thing is you want to make sure you preheat your grill. That's important. And then you want to know where the hot zones are because you want to choose an area with medium-high heat. And when you're grilling steaks, just keep it simple. Choose a seasoning like Clubhouse La Grill, blazing pepper bourbon. Just apply the seasoning just before you put it onto the grill. And Clubhouse has a great line of no-salt products, and they also have some great rub marinades, like Montreal steak rub marinade. And those are so great because you can just put them on, they're thick, they stick to the steak, and they don't fall off during grilling. And then you want to choose a vegetable as a side dish that is wonderful, and you can choose sweet bell peppers, onions, and you can put those into a grilling basket. And then a great little secret is to toss those with olive oil and La Grill vegetable seasoning is a great pairing for beef.
Oh, that sounds delicious. And then the nice thing too is your vegetables are finished when your steak is.
Yes, but there's one key factor that we must remember. When the steaks are ready, we need to pull them off and let them rest before we serve them or carve them. That's really important.
We know more about grilling steaks. Now, Joyce, tell us, what are marinating steaks?
Marinating steaks tend to be less expensive than grilling steaks. They can also be less tender, but they have a bonus. They have a bigger beefy flavor. So if you cook them up properly, they're really a good value cut for the grill. And so when you're buying a marinating steak, you can get inside round marinating steak, a skirt marinating steak. Just look for that word marinating and you're good to go. So you should marinate your steak for about 4 hours in the refrigerator. And when you go to serve them, slice them thinly across the grain, and that really helps bring out the tenderness.
Clubhouse La Grill has great marinades and seasonings and rubs we can use on our steaks, and they help us cook like professionals. Do you have any tips on how to marinate steaks?
Yeah, what you basically want to do is you want to get a fork and you want to pierce the meat all over. And then put your steak into a Ziploc type bag and pour the great La Grill teriyaki marinade over top. And what's wonderful about these marinades, they're ready in an easy 30 minutes.
Oh, so these are quick marinades.
Yes, they are. And typically marinades could go up to 4 hours or longer. But with this great Clubhouse La Grill marinade, they're really a time saver. Spices, rubs, and marinades are really versatile. Depending on your mood, will depend on how you flavor the steak. Spicy or hot, sweet or smoky, it's totally up to you.
Now, tell me, Joyce, simmering steaks, is that something that you would put on the grill too?
Well, the simmering steaks, like a cross rib or a blade, those you simmer for the best steak. And so you treat them like a pot roast or like a stew, and they're better for fall or winter cooking than putting on the grill.
Oh, good to know.
And that's true. And you may want to consider using a slow cooker and using a Clubhouse slow cooker seasoning when you prepare these.
Joyce, we all love steaks, mainly because they taste so good, but what else makes beef such a great choice?
Well, beef serves up 14 essential nutrients like protein, iron, and zinc.
Now, I'm wondering, can steak be lean?
Beef is a great lean choice for the barbecue. For one thing, the fat is visible on a steak. So whether you trim it either before or after grilling, you're in control. You can have lean steak by just trimming away the fat.
Well, we've talked about this enough. I say it's time to eat. What do you think?
Me too.
Sure. Thanks so much for being here. To find out more about grilling with Canada Beef using flavors from Clubhouse Le Grill, go to clubhouse.ca and canadabeef.ca.